My name is Susan Moritz. I'm the COO at Fotech Group, and we are a company that help customers monitor and protect their built environments by using fiber optic sensing technology. So we have bespoke hardware that we install at our customers, and then we tune and calibrate our sensing equipment so that customers can monitor their assets such as fences, pipelines, installations to see access control, such as people walking along the fences, people trying to scale fences, people trying to dig up pipelines or fiber cables, or people just trying to tap pipelines as well, whether it's oil pipelines, gas pipelines, or even water pipelines. So all our equipment allows customers to do this, and we've been doing this for over 10 years. And in the as we've now been acquired by BP as part of their Launchpad portfolio, we are getting ready to scale our operations quite nicely in the near future. When I joined the business last year, we had just been acquired by BP Launchpad and wanted to get ready to scale. Having come from a small manufacturing type company, we didn't really have any processes in place or standard ways of working, because as a small business, you just work as you grow, and things just happen in a very organic way. But we realized that for us to be able to get more projects and scale with the teams as well, we needed processes in place and ways of working, and we would also need to adjust our ways of working and our culture in terms of working to see our new vision of where the company was going, because we significantly changed what we were going to do thanks to our acquisition. So that was sort of the starting point for looking at Monochrome to help us. In addition, we also needed to definitely improve our customer experience. So we wanted to change our customer issue reporting system that was quite an old technology to something that integrated with our CRM already. So we also had a global view of our customers and understood more about the customers, and also to embed more customer-focused processes and more customer-focused reporting and ways of working, again, just to make sure that the customer is the heart of everything that we do. We had about 4 different work streams that we worked on with Monochrome. We definitely needed assistance in the information security area because part of our alignment with BP meant we had to follow very strict cybersecurity and information security guidelines and rules, and Monochrome helped us organize that. The next one was our transition from the old legacy customer service system to Dynamics customer service, to just help us improve customer service and improve visibility around customer requests and issues that they were having. The next one was our biggest project that we had, was documenting and implementing a business management solution as well as a process documentation solution. So to work with the entire organization to map out their processes and bring them into a solution so that we can actually use them and be a more process-oriented company. And the fourth one was a change to our culture and the way we were working. So we kicked this off with a vision and mission initiative to redo our vision and mission statements, and then to start activities to embed the change culture and the way we want to become and how we want to work within the organization. So this wasn't just done top down. We worked with the entire organization to not only define our mission and vision, but also then to embed it with everybody else. We've had some great wins thanks to the projects that we've worked on. So if I look at the culture and change management project that we did, we got a new vision mission statement that is very much clearer than our old one was. It means more to people. And when we launched that on a day where we brought 100% of the UK-based team together for the first time in 2 years, which was a win in itself, because we were able to do team building exercises and really start talking about culture and the way we want to become as a company. And we had the facilitation from Monochrome around this one as well as the rollout and the documentation for change and culture. And we've got way more than we were expecting out of this project, because we don't have just a mission and vision statement. We have a lot of foundational documentation that we can use moving forward. We've got great resources that we can build on now, and it's a great foundation that we have, and it's really helped the business owners of this change and culture area to start building their strategy and to take it now and run with it and embed it moving forward. So that's been really, really good, and it's been an excellent result that we've had there. If I look at the information security, I mean, we were able to pass our security audit. We've got our certificate for the qualification. We're now working on the next one. So it's an ongoing process, but that was really helpful as well, because it helped our IT manager to not have to spend all the time working on that, but she was able to work on other initiatives at the same time. So that was very helpful. For the customer service installation or move over from the old system, that was a challenging project. It was challenging because of our third-party vendor and delays that were happening, yet expectations of the business were different. So our project manager from Monochrome was very patient and very helpful in not only in getting everybody to do what they needed to do, but also to provide advice to us around what we should or shouldn't be expecting from our vendor, and to also work very closely with a vendor to help us get through with this. So that took some of the time that we would have had to spend on it away from us, and we were able to concentrate on other things. So that was very helpful. We've ended up with a system. It's not 100% implemented yet, but we've had a great foundation again around that, and we got really good help and good advice from Monochrome on that one as well. So that was excellent as well. And then the processes, which is the biggest, well, I guess with the culture, it's our biggest project there. We've got a solid foundation. We've got the first round of processes mapped across the company. As we start talking processes, everybody starts thinking, oh, we're missing our process here and there, which is expected. But now we have a system that we have implemented that allows our process champions to document the new processes and to get them approved. We have a BMS in place that allows us to store the right documents and the only documents that should exist in there, and it's linked with the processes. So there's a one-stop shop for everybody to understand where they need to go. And we couldn't have done this project without Monochrome. It is a very time-consuming process, and mapping processes, you do need some element of understanding of all the processes that you're talking about. And Paul just has a wealth of knowledge about processes, knows the right questions to ask, and also knows how to work with people to get to the required result at that. And I think without him, we wouldn't have been able to get this done in the time frame that we've had. So that has been an excellent result. And now we're looking forward to embedding it and using it in real life. I think it's great to have somebody who comes in from the outside. It allows you to step back a bit and let somebody else lead it, rather than somebody who's fully in the operational mindset, having to deal with that as well as everything else. So it's great to have the outside help. And plus they can provide a neutral voice, or a voice of sanity, if you will, sometimes as well, just to say what you can and can't expect, or where you're completely going wrong, or what better options you have in terms of things, and what you want to do. It is also really good to spend some time in planning what you want to get out of it. So you should always start with what you want the end result to be, so that you can document your scope of the project in much detail. And also it helps to have that, like the vision, again, it helps to have that vision so that you can always focus on any decision you need to make, focus it on where you want to go and will it be helpful for this or not. And I think we definitely learned this in this project, and thanks to the Monochrome team of being so flexible, we were able to change our mind once or twice as well. But it's always better to have that outcome in mind first and foremost. And the third thing I would say is just plan in more time than you expect, and anything, especially if you're involving third parties, but also internally. If you're a smaller company, then most definitely everything takes longer than you would like it to. There's decisions to be made, there's delays and blockers, and third parties cannot always come at the time where you need them to. So if you don't set yourself to optimistic deadlines and then commit to them already, because it will take longer than you expect. Yes, absolutely. I think everybody at Fotech, from the leadership down to the regular employees, have enjoyed working with Monochrome. The team embedded really well into our team as well, so they were never treated or seen as somebody who was just coming in to tell me what to do. They were there and worked well with the teams to get advice and to facilitate discussions with them. And I think all our team were enjoyed these interactions, and also enjoyed the opportunity to provide that feedback and to get involved in that as well. And I think, yes, they gelled well with the team. They were always there for us, and also they looked out for our benefit as well. So especially when projects weren't going so well, the advice that we got from them was always to the point and was always helpful for us to be able to make decisions. So absolutely, I would happily recommend Monochrome to other people who are thinking about using them.